Hello comrades, welcome back to Commander Brito-Ruskie-Ski. Now comrades, this is a weird setup because my laptop is broken and the only ways I can make reaction videos is in this shitty fucking dark thing. Subscribe, it doesn't matter. Today we are reacting to Britmonkey, a guide to everything banned in China. Now I love Britmonkey videos and I haven't seen this one, so I thought it would be nice to react to it, comrades. So yes, check out the original video, link in description, and well, let's begin.
Every year the human rights NGO Freedom House publishes a report on internet freedom around the world. 65 countries are assessed, and
Poland?
In the most recent report,
I want to look at this map for a second, comrades. So you see they don't have anything in the Nordics or Poland or like fucking... why not Tibet? Why is Tibet like its own separate thing? That's so interesting. This is also just very fucking random.
The People's Republic of China ranks an impressive last place. This is because of what is called...
Let me go back. China's below Belarus. Oh no, China. Oh no. That's bad. That's bad.
An impressive last place.
Ooh, behind Belarus is crazy, comrades.
The Great Firewall, one of the world's largest and most comprehensive lists of
That's what's so crazy about China, though. That's what's so crazy about China. Is China, like, it's almost like they have one of the most blocked internets, but they also have one of the biggest internets. Obviously, like, I think like Baidu is obviously, I think they're Google, comrades, and it's almost as fucking big as Google itself, I'm pretty sure. It's fucking weird shit.
And phrases. Everything included cannot be viewed by internet users in China. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google, YouTube, Snapchat,
I wonder if there's a way to... Obviously there's VPNs.
Every major...
Obviously there's VPNs, but I wonder if there's other ways to get around it.
Media platform in the West is blocked. Other banned websites include most pornography sites, the BBC,
you cannot view porn
online
in China.
gambling sites, Amazon, the New York Times, and Discord. There's even a handy website...
Commas, pedophilia does not exist in China, it's crazy!
...where you can check if your site is blocked. And it isn't only the big league sites that get banned. Pro-democracy and anti-censorship sites are also restricted, no matter how small they are. Not all of...
Oh shit, I wonder what it looks like now, commas, with Russia banning like Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and shit. I wonder what it looks like now, comrades. I like how... So they banned... I'm guessing that's like a Uyghur site. Uyghur sounds like a slur.
Per se,
YouTube, do not demonetize me.
Difficult to access. Restricted websites may be moved to page 10 of search results, have their loading speed throttled, or may only partially load.
Okay,
but it
so they
just
still exist.
That get blocked. Words, phrases, and images can all be restricted either temporarily or permanently. One of the most highly censored topics is any information about the Tiananmen Square massacre of 1989.
Comrades, whoever Tankman is, comrades, he's still one of the most badass people in fucking history, comrades.
Any mention of the event is
crazy
prohibited,
shit.
And phrases like Tankman and 4th of June are banned from being searched or sent over instant messaging. The phrase big yellow...
To what extent is it banned? Like, if you write T4NK, man, is that still banned, or is it like...
Yellow duck was banned in 2013 after pranksters edited a photograph
Then they banned Winnie the Pooh as well,
some giant ducks. The 4th of June is humorously known as Chinese Internet Maintenance Day because many websites become slow or stop working entirely in the days leading up to the anniversary, all under the guise of scheduled server repair.
Oh, imagine Google just stopped at like 9/11.
Movies and TV shows released in China
I don't know why they
need to
blocked
be
9/11
and potentially edited to fit propaganda rules and decency guidelines.
Yeah, I know, like, I think the new Disney movie got banned in, like, Saudi Arabia and China and shit because they had, like, gay people in it, comrades, and, you know, it's kind of crazy shit.
The 2012 James Bond film Skyfall had to have a scene removed where a Chinese security guard is killed, while Men in Black 3 was edited to remove
Chinese people cannot die.
Chinese
they just physically can't die, comrades. It's the same in Russia.
Alien. Anything that shows China or a Chinese person or dictatorships or authority in a bad light is cut before a Chinese release.
But they didn't ban Avatar,
also, anything Lugbit related or scenes that are either too violent or too sexual.
Too violent?
As you can imagine.
That's so crazy. So even if a movie is too fucking violent, it gets banned, comrades. That's, you know, it's such a restriction on media though, right? You know, that always makes me wonder, like, imagine if one day China opens up. Imagine, like, YouTube comments. You know how there's, like, so many, like, random Indian channels with, like, 50 billion subscribers? Imagine that shit with China. That would be very interesting, I think.
Audiences were left very confused at the Freddie Mercury film. Other banned media include Plague Inc., Battlefield 4, the film 7 Years in Tibet,
I mean, I can
South
see
Park,
why.
ASMR videos, movies where animals talk,
I thought
movies
China would love
time
ASMR.
travel, and The Big Bang Theory. At least they're doing something right. Contrary
Yeah,
to
so
popular
that's a
belief,
good
Winnie
choice,
the
I
Pooh
think.
is not.
You know, I wonder, is like Family Guy, is that banned in China, comrades? Because that's kind of violent. But I always see, when I used to use TikTok, I would see like Family Guy fucking with Chinese subtitles
in
on
China.
it. So I don't know.
Internet searches for Pooh Bear were temporarily blocked in 2017 when
That's so
Chinese
sad.
political dissidents discovered the hilarious fact that the president of China, Xi Jinping, looks like
He
the
just
character.
does look like him.
Later still, in February 2018, when party officials agreed to give Xi the presidency for the rest of his life, numerous
that's a bit
search phrases
crazy.
were temporarily banned to stop people complaining about the rule change. These
fact that-
phrases...
You know, living in the West is so weird to living in like China and Russia and shit. Those societies are so much more, I feel like, disciplined almost, where like you get told something and you do it. Because compare that to like fucking like the West, if they try to ban some shit like that in the West, comrades, you'd have protests, you'd have fucking people bitching on everything, comrades. But in China, they're like, yeah, they banned us, that's okay.
include
It's
10,000 years, disagree,
They banned disagree.
shameless, personality, lifelong, and the letter N.
So
the
even,
letter
like,
N being
Chinese
used in
people know.
mathematics to denote any number. When the dissidents' rage
What the f-
subsided,
that's
these
so
restrictions
specific.
were, of course, lifted. However,
That's
some
so
things you would
specific,
expect
wow.
to be banned aren't. The English Wikipedia page for the Tiananmen Square massacre
So
is
Wikipedia
unblocked.
isn't banned.
1984 by George Orwell
Oh.
is completely legal and uncensored. The Mad Max
That's
films were
interesting.
rejected from cinema release, but you can get them on DVD or VHS.
Oh yeah, I need
The
that
same with
Chinese
Back to the
Mad
Future.
Max.
The hope being that the tiny percentage of people who actually seek out a DVD
Yeah, won't give a
are
shit.
politically insignificant,
Yeah.
and the number of Chinese
That's
people
smart.
who can actually read or speak English is a very small
Only
percent
10
of the
million.
population.
Okay.
Peppa Pig is legal and insanely
1%
popular for
is
some
kinda
reason,
crazy.
despite an otherwise total ban on talk.
Okay, I don't know if I can find the message, I'll put it here. But I heard that like Chinese gangsters in China fucking have Peppa Pig tattoos, comrades. I don't know about that shit. In Russia, personally, we prefer, you know, having like a crossbones or a skeleton or a gun or something, you know, but or a bear. But the Chinese gangsters, do
Talking
your
animals
thing,
in
comrades,
media.
do your thing.
James Cameron's Avatar, which shows a native population rising up against a colonialist
Yeah, I'm
force,
surprised Avatar's
is
not
only
banned.
illegal in 2D. Cinemas
Oh.
were allowed to show the film in 3D, with Communist Party officials hoping that the viewers
Wait,
would be so amazed by the visuals that they wouldn't pay attention to the message.
What
They
the
were
fuck?
right, but only because Avatar is a completely forgettable film.
I don't even remember
So
Avatar. I
why
think I've
keep
seen
these
it
things
before.
out
I
in
think.
the
I don't
open?
even remember.
Why ban the letter N, which could be used for political dissent, but not a book or a movie that is actually about political dissent?
Because it's like an illusion.
Because otherwise, you'd have nothing to lose if you were to rebel.
Oh,
For party officials,
interesting.
the goal is to...
I thought it was going to be because it's like an illusion of freedom where they don't have everything banned. You can find like Chinese things and anti-dictatorship things. It's just hard to find, but I
give
guess
the
taking them away
illusion
too.
of political pluralism.
Oh, illusion.
Just
Okay, there you
enough
go.
to make sure that people don't think they're being restricted. Now,
Uh-huh.
all of this can be circumvented by using a VPN, which encrypts
Yeah.
data
How
and
do you get a
bypasses the
VPN in
firewall.
China? I'm sure
there
it's
are
not that
plenty
easy,
of
right?
Chinese people on Twitter, from government shills to anime artists, and 29% of Chinese people have used a VPN in the past
Oh,
month.
fucking hell, that's a big
Another
number.
problem the Chinese government faces is when Chinese citizens go abroad. Unlike the similarly oppressive North Korea,
The thing is, I
Chinese
think
citizens are free
if China banned fucking travel, I think the people would have
to
revolted by
travel
now,
and
so they
study
can't really.
in many Western countries, which may expose them to other viewpoints that they'll
Yeah.
bring back and spread around the country. The solution is to set up an almost alternative digital ecosystem, a protective bubble that Chinese citizens don't need or don't want to venture outside of.
Oh, so they think that if people leave China, they're still going to use like Chinese social media.
For example,
not,
WeChat, which has made
WeChat.
itself the single most important
That's
app
the most
for any
Chinese
modern
website in the
Chinese
world,
citizen.
comrades.
It's a
Fucking
messaging
WeChat.
app, a social media, a money transfer app, gaming,
Uh-huh.
maps, reviews.
Gaming.
It even has apps
Okay.
within the app to keep users inside at all times.
Shit,
This
come
is
on, Chinese
good.
people just have it figured out. Chinese people, they're like professional fucking dickheads, comrades. I
Because
love
it
it.
can also be used for
Yes,
surveillance
do not
and
use
control,
social media,
with
use
tracking
Chinese,
software
yeah.
included in the code and politically charged messages being automatically deleted.
Oh.
It's no surprise that the CEO of the company behind WeChat is a
Tencent,
card-carrying member of the ruling Communist
yeah,
Party.
Tencent is huge,
there is also
comrades.
a Chinese equivalent to Google,
There's
Amazon,
Baidu, comrades.
and Facebook.
You can use Alibaba. People use Alibaba in the UK though, at least, comrades, to get like really cheap shit, comrades. That's like say you're like fucking broke as fuck, but you still need a PC, comrades. You can get a PC for like 20 cents.
When
comrades,
visiting
in
the
Alibaba.
West to study or travel, there's no need to watch Western media
It's barely
at a
going to
hotel
work,
or
but,
get
you know.
Western social media when studying in the USA.
Yeah.
All the comforts of home are right there on your phone. Or you could even sidestep the foreign travel entirely by visiting one of China's many replicas of famous monuments.
They have like Paris.
Why
I know
visit
they have
France
yeah, there you
with
go.
its smelly
That's
French
the only one I
people,
know.
foreign
I think
languages.
does China also have Las Vegas, or is it that Las Vegas has like the Eiffel Tower too? I don't remember
ride
exactly.
when you can just visit the replica in Tiangdecheng. Or
Tiangdecheng.
visit the much bigger, much more impressive Tower
London
Bridge
Bridge.
replica in Jiangsu.
London Bridge
or
is
the
a shit on
even
anyway.
more leaning Tower of Pisa in Shanghai.
What the fuck?
Hey look, they're even building a copy of the Holocaust. There is also the supposed social credit system where
Wait, what? Copy of the Holocaust?
citizens are given a score with
Oh,
rises
God, that's
or
so
falls
stupid.
based on how they live their lives. Positive actions like hard work or loyalty to the regime are rewarded. Negative actions like paying bills late or jaywalking loses.
Okay, hear me out. This is kind of based. No? Comrades, I'd love a social care. I would love to be told exactly like where I am in society, comrades. Because imagine the bullying you could do. Like imagine Premier Panovich, comrades. I'm like, bitch, I have a higher social credit than you. You are a pussy.
Viewpoints and privileges. Like
I don't
the
know, I
ability
think it's
to
kind of
board a
based.
plane. Alas, this system does not exist. It was a single
So
proposal
sad.
by the central government in 2013 and has yet to
I like
be
how it
acted
spread
on
so
at
much
all.
though.
Head on over to China and ask them what their social credit score is, and you'll be greeted with a blunt, huh? Or,
Huh?
what? So at least China isn't as
What
bad
is
as
social
that.
credit?
Is there any hope for the dissidents of the regime? Yes. Using
Oh.
encrypted messaging apps like Signal, a network of ordinary people
Just use a
quietly
VPN,
share
comrades.
around banned articles and resistance information.
Oh, okay.
Dissident groups host their content on Amazon web servers, which encrypts all data passing through it, so censors don't know what traffic is legitimate and what traffic is from a banned
that's
website.
some smart
They've even
shit,
adopted
comrades.
a new lingo to confuse censors while talking on WeChat. Ladder and
Hoggars.
Vietnamese pho noodles is slang for VPN
VPN.
service. The Chinese
Okay.
for narrow neck bottle sounds awfully familiar to Xi Jinping,
翟景平
while ZF is short for government. And of course, as bad as
shit.
cryptocurrency is, which is a story for another
But
time,
doesn't the Chinese government know this shit and ban
activists
it?
in Hong Kong, Tibet and Xinjiang have been storing their money in Bitcoin, which cannot be seized,
What
taxed,
Tibetan
or
people are
traced
using
back to them.
Bitcoin?
But for the most part, many citizens don't really care. They either don't believe there is an internet outside of their own, or they
Oh.
believe censorship is a good thing to preserve national cohesion. As long as
shit.
they're comfortable, they don't
That's
care
kind
about
of smart, though.
politics
I kind
or
of
the outside
understand that.
world. Whatever side of the Great Firewall you live on, it looks like the grass is always less green on the other side.
And you know what? Good for Chinese people. You know, if Chinese people want to live in a fucking cage, let them live in a fucking cage, comrades. But anyway, comrades, that was actually a really good video by Britmonkey. I always love Britmonkey's videos. He makes really good shit, comrades. And yes, make sure to leave a like, comrades. Subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. Sorry for the shit background, comrades. I hope it's not too much of an issue. And make sure to let communism strike again.